Have you ever wondered how long a human being can actually live? Today, reaching 90 years is already considered impressive, but reality is far more astonishing. Our planet has seen people who lived not just a century but far beyond it, keeping their memory, clarity of mind, and their own philosophy of life. Their secrets are surprising and their stories are inspiring. Here are the lives of people who challenged time itself. Number 10. Christian Martinson Dacko. 115 years and 252 days. Christian Martinson was born on August 16, 1882 and became the oldest man in history whose age was fully verified. He lived simply, ate fish and poultry, completely avoided red meat and drank only boiled water. Occasionally he allowed himself a single cigar, insisting that moderation is the best doctor. In his final years, he nearly lost his sight and spent most of his days in a rocking chair listening to the radio, his only window to the world. He lived 115 years and died on April 25, 1998 in a nursing home. No strict diets, no advanced medicine, just routine, calmness, and a life without stress. Number 9. Ammiaka Tanigawa, 117 years and 81 days. Ammiaka was born on May 2, 1901 and became one of the oldest women in Japan. She adored calligraphy, learned it in childhood and practiced it well into old age. Her favorite foods? Sushi and eel, the classic long-life staples of Japan. Even after a leg amputation in 2016, she remained cheerful, social, and full of warmth. Ammiaka lived 117 years and passed away on July 22, 2018. Number 8. Emma Ranno, 117 years and 137 days. Italian supercentenarian Emma Ranno was born on November 29, 1899 and became the oldest person in the history of Italy. She was the eldest of 8 children and many members of her family also lived to advanced ages. Strong genetics followed her throughout life. In 2011, the President of Italy, Giorgio Napolitano, awarded her the Order of Merit of the Italian Republic. When Emma was asked about the secret of her longevity, she answered simply, 3 eggs a day, homemade grappa, a bit of chocolate, and think about the future. Emma remained calm, kind, and surprisingly energetic all her life. She passed away on April 15, 2017 at the age of 117. Number 7. Violet Brown, 117 years and 189 days. Violet Brown was born on March 10, 1900 in Jamaica. She outlived almost everyone she knew, including her own son, who died at the age of 97. Her mother lived to 96, another sign of powerful hereditary longevity. Violet attributed her long life to 3 things: faith in God, respect for her parents, and homemade coconut sauce. On her 110th birthday, she had almost no health issues except hearing loss. By 115, she still walked with a walker and could read without glasses, a rare ability for someone her age. She spent her final days in a hospital where she was diagnosed with dehydration and arrhythmia. Violet died on September 15, 2017, becoming only the 2nd person of African descent in history to surpass 117 years. Number 6. Kane Tanaka, 117 years and 201 days. Kane Tanaka was born on January 2, 1903 in Fukuoka, and became one of the most famous supercentenarians of Japan. She was the 7th child in the family and was born premature. She was nursed by a wet nurse. She married at 19, seeing her husband for the first time only on the wedding day, as traditions of that era required. The couple had 4 biological children and 1 adopted child. When her husband and son died during the war, Kane took over the family store and worked there until the age of 63. At 103, she was diagnosed with colon cancer, but fully recovered after surgery. At 107, she even published a book about her life. Kane said her secret to longevity was family, hope, healthy sleep, and diet. Even at 115, she used a walker, solved math problems, and practiced calligraphy. When asked how long she still wanted to live, she replied, 5 more years. Number 5. Marie-Louise Meilleur-Franco. 117 years and 230 days. Marie-Louise was born on August 29, 1880 in Quebec and became one of the oldest women in Canadian history. At 30, she moved to the province of Ontario, where she lived for the rest of her life. Marie was married twice and gave birth to 10 children. She believed that constant work, caring for her family, and an active lifestyle were the reasons she lived so long. She openly admitted she drank wine from time to time and quit smoking only at the age of 90. Her character was described as calm and balanced. She never complained and rarely fell ill. Marie died on April 16, 1998, leaving behind a large family and securing her place as one of the oldest women in North America. Number 4. Lucy Hanna, 117 years and 248 days. Lucy Hanna was born on July 16, 1875, and became the oldest verified member of the black race in recorded history. She lived through 2 world wars, the dawn of television and automobiles, and the rule of more than 20 U.S. presidents. Her biography is surrounded by mystery. Relatives claimed Lucy was even older than official documents indicated, but no evidence was ever found. In her youth, she worked in Detroit, lived an active lifestyle, walked long distances, and loved cooking. Despite her advanced age, Lucy rarely got sick and kept a clear mind. She never followed strict diets but avoided stress her entire life and believed that calmness and hard work were the true pillars of longevity. Lucy died on March 21, 1993, leaving behind a large family and dozens of descendants. Number 3. Nabi Tatsudji, 117 years and 260 days. Nabi Tatsudji was born on August 4, 1900 in the village of Wan, Japan. She was the eldest daughter in her family, finished elementary school, and worked as a weaver. At 19, she married and gave birth to her first child. In total, the couple had 9 children. Nabi devoted her entire life to her family and household. Her daily diet was simple: rice, vegetables, fish, green tea. She almost never ate fatty foods and believed moderation was the best medicine. In January 2018, she was hospitalized, and on April 21st, she passed away. But the most remarkable thing was her enormous lineage. 9 children, 28 grandchildren, 56 great-grandchildren, 63 great-great-grandchildren, and 4 great-great-great-grandchildren. A true dynasty spanning 5 generations. Number 2. Sarah Knauss, 119 years and 97 days. Sarah Knauss was born on September 24, 1880 in Pennsylvania, and became the oldest woman in the history of the United States. She lived in a world without electricity, witnessed 7 wars, saw 23 U.S. presidents come and go, and watched the rise of the telephone, television, and early computers. She worked as an insurance manager and later became a homemaker. Sarah was known for her incredible calmness and self-control. Her family said she never rushed and never got angry. At 117, she was officially recognized as the oldest person in the world. When she heard the news, she simply smiled and said, "So what?" Sarah died on December 31, 1999, just 33 hours before the year 2000. Number 1. Jeanne Calment, 122 years, 5 months, and 14 days. Jeanne Calment is the absolute record holder among all documented humans. She was born on February 21, 1875, and lived more than a century of active life. She played tennis until 100, rode a bicycle, practiced fencing, and walked daily. Jeanne smoked for nearly 95 years but quit at 117 after surgery. She said it became inconvenient to ask someone for a light. She had a sharp memory and clear mind, solving arithmetic problems even in her final years. Jeanne died on August 4th, 1997 of natural causes. These people are living proof of how extraordinary the human body can be. They survived wars, revolutions, and technological eras, and preserved what mattered most: character, habits, and a love for life. Their secrets are simple: calmness, movement, moderation, loved ones, and the belief that every new day has meaning.